Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can tell by the title, we are doing something with trams, and you can see that my existing public transport, which is mostly just bus lines, it's completely overrun, it's completely compact, it's full, it's done, they need more. So you can see at this bus stop here, there's probably a few hundred there waiting for a little bus that only has a capacity of what, 90 people. So a lot of my bus lines are like that because I haven't really done much with bus lines in general in the whole city. So and we can look at this one here. It's completely full. What else is it? Where's another one? But yeah, so generally they're pretty full. There's a lot of people using public transport, a lot of people just walking around. So I think it's pretty much time that I put in some trams. The plan is to put trams all the way around, probably along the shoreline, mostly because with trams, I'm guessing it's more of a more urban area, and then so buses are more for mostly outer areas. So I'm not going to put a tram in a really outer rural area because it just won't get used as much, so it's a waste of money. So that is what the plan is today. So the first area I want to work on is this whole area along here. It's kind of really busy in terms of bus use, so that is what I'm going to work on first. It's going to be split up into several different bus lines, train lines. So yeah, let's get into it. I will talk you guys through what I'm doing as we do it, so you can see what my thoughts are. Okay, so I was thinking I may end the tram line here, put a tram station here, because I don't want to continue the tram line along here, along this road, and then along this road, because this is a pretty busy road, and right now I've got it as a really good flow happening. That took a lot of work off camera. I didn't want to record me fixing that because it was really annoying. So yeah, so I don't want to continue the tram along here. The other option is the tram could go up here and then under, and then over here somewhere, but it's going to look kind of messy, so I might just end it here, and then it can also interact with the buses here as well. So that is where it's going to end, because it's already got a little bit of land sticking out here. I may have to reclaim a little bit more land, I think. So okay, so, and I downloaded a lot of different road types, so I'll put that in my mods and assets list if you want to check that out. There's quite a lot. Can't remember which one I wanted to use first. So I think I wanted to use this one, 4-lane road with trams and bikes. So it looks pretty good. So let me just have a look at it like that. You got 2 roads and then you got the trams as well. So it's pretty good, and I think it looks pretty good for along the shoreline. So it's demolished these pathways along here, but I'll re-add them after I've finished doing this, because I just want to update the roads first. You can see like it already looks pretty good with the boulevard type trees along here. So this area here, I'm going to use a different type of road. So this one is just 2 lanes on either side. I want to use one with more lanes, so I'm going to use this 6 lanes with dedicated tram. So it looks something just like this. So basically it just gives an extra lane just because it's a major intersection, so I need more lanes anyway. So just more lanes, more, I mean, you guys can work that out. So probably continue this one along to here because there's also this major intersection here as well. And then I'll probably go like that, and then from here maybe I'll actually extend that along like that because it's meeting a lot of major intersections along here. So but after that I'm going to downgrade it back to, I believe it was this one here, yes. So, and I like this one because, actually no, it's not that one, this one. I don't like using this one because you have the tram line. Let me just close that. You have the tram line here, but the cars still use that tram line, so the trams are still going to be stuck in traffic, and it's not really going to help with the flow at all. So that's why I want the trams to have their completely own, whoops, which one was it? Completely own tram dedicated line. So I'm going to just connect these along here. Oh, and I like that it really does that. It does the dedicated bus stop area in the kind of pinkish color, so that looks really realistic. I like that a lot. This intersection here isn't too major, so I'm not going to upgrade the roads yet, but who knows what will happen in the future. The train line is just too high, so I'll just raise that up quickly using the Move It mod. I'll just raise it up really high just for a second, just so I can get that underneath, and then we will lower that back down again. Hopefully that is okay. Oops, still a bit high. Oh, it's a bit low. this lane here, I was actually thinking I might add in trams here, and this might be where the trams line ends, and I'm thinking I will run a tram line bridge over to here and connect with this major tram hub area here. This station won't be too fancy, I don't think. It'll just basically just be an area where the tram can turn around. So unless I could make it go up here, that would probably be easier, I suppose, just like that. And then at least then we'd still have this green space open. So okay guys, so I just made it like that. So it's very simple. So I made it one way as well. And I didn't want it to take up this whole space because I actually want to make the pathway go around. Okay guys, so that's all I wanted to do for that. So now I am just going to add in the tram stops. Actually, what is this? Why is the tram? Okay, I just need to adjust the road here. I just need to make it... There we go. So then the tram stops there. Okay, so... the reason why I'm not going to add in a stop here, because the reason being, let's say I add the stop here and then it's waiting, the tram here might come along, then it might stop like halfway through here, and then it's going to block all of this traffic here. So I just thought if I have it here, at least then they're up here, they're out of the way, so it's not going to really block any traffic. So that's why I'm going to do it like that. So I'll put this stop maybe be about there, so it leaves enough room for other trams to like back up behind it. So that's that. And yeah, so usually what I do with trams and bus stations is like every second block, and so a block would, let's just say this would probably be 2 blocks right here, so I'd probably put a station there. Here I will do one here, but only one on this side. This one here I'll probably try to do roughly in the middle, but I can't really do it. But at least this one aligns up with the existing bus line as well, so that's pretty good. We'll just put that one like that. We'll do this one here with those bus lines. I won't do one there, I'll do one here though. And then I'll do one here for this like public housing estate. And then it'll come along here and it'll meet up with this one. And then it'll just go back from there. So like that, like that. And there we go. It's just very simple like that. And then so when I do these ones here, it'll still use this line. It'll come along here, except it'll just go this way. It'll come this way instead of going that way. Just so if instead of doing one whole long line that goes all the way along here, that would probably cause a lot of issue, just because it's such a long line that something could go wrong very easily, whether that be congestion or yeah, probably congestion is the major one. So just breaking the tram lines up a little bit, and also the bus lines as well, it's going to help it just flow. So if something goes wrong, all the other ones can still function quite well. So I'm going to do the other ones quickly, or maybe just one more quickly, and we'll go from there. Okay guys, so I added in the second line as you just saw. Let me open that up. There you go. So I want to talk about why I put the stations in some areas. So this one here, I mean, you need to service these industrial office spaces here. This one, I mean, it's kind of close to, let me just close that. Oops, there should be a little walkway right here. Let me fix that up, like that. I'll fix that up, fix it up now. Okay, so as I was saying, there is this walkway here, so that'll help connect up all of these people. There's a lot of people in this area, so this one will probably become quite popular. Let me open up the trams again. I didn't put any stop here because this area, it's kind of, there's not much really happening here. There's not really any shops, there's not really any walkways or anything, so it bypasses this whole area. Then it stops in front of this park just to help function, service this area here. And then it goes all the way across, all the way over here. And then, so this, let me close that. So this line here, I think it's good to place it on this line because it helps service all of these residential areas and then all of these commercial areas, so which they'll also be connected more with the bus lines later on, but for now it's quite good because it just connects up both areas quite well. So there's one here as soon as it gets across the river, and then there's one up here as well. You can see it's quite busy already. Another one over here, another one here, another one here. And then it'll come down this very steep hill, so this is giving me San Francisco vibes. So down it goes, one stop there for these residential areas, and then one last stop before it crosses the river. And I like that it has the little roof as well, so protecting them from the rain. This part here, oh, what's this car doing? Okay, what? Driving to the company. Okay, that's strange. Anyway, as I was saying, so, oops, there was already this pathway here, so I wanted it to kind of look like it was connected, so I just moved this pathway bridge to this tram bridge a little bit, just so it's a little bit more connected. And then this one just comes along, there's a station here, and then it just goes up here, turns around. So yeah, there's a lot of trams coming, but we'll give them a couple of minutes before they will get settled in. So I didn't want this tram line to have to go all the way through this existing tram line here, just because there's already enough trams in this area, so I don't want to add more in that area. So it'll just go along here, up, turn around, and then go back the way it came on its way. So, oh, and I like that it's right next to the park. That's pretty good. Wow, that is pretty steep, but I don't know, I kind of like it. It looks kind of cool, I think, in my opinion. So it looks good. So it goes up there. I should probably add in some bus lines up here. I'm not sure, maybe one bus line that just does this area. I don't need many buses up here because it's quite a low residential area. So in terms of doing a tram over here, I'm not too sure. When you look at it, there's not really much density happening over here. I definitely don't want to add in a tram here just because this area has been a nightmare in the past. I don't want to add in a tram that's going to disrupt the flow. The flow right now, it's working quite well. Even though it's an ugly square roundabout, it's working quite well. So I don't want to disrupt it. People were saying I should put a tram here, but I'm thinking maybe not. I don't know. I just feel like if I put it here, it's going to disrupt this whole area. Maybe we can work out something with that in the future. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, so in this area here, I'm not going to bother. Over here, I may continue this tram over to here. For now, I'm not going to bother. This whole area, I'm not going to bother either, just because it's housing estate areas that will just be expanded. Maybe once it's more expanded, then we can add more. I'm not sure yet. But oh yeah, and I can also add in more of the ferries, I guess, along here. So that'll be good in the future. We can see how that turns out. So you can see a lot of people are using these tram lines. Actually, let's compare with the bus station. So let's find one here. Okay, so there's still there's still a huge amount of people waiting for the bus, but not so many on the tram in this spot here. So I guess, is there a preference over bus? Maybe because the bus lines go up here more. So yeah, I'm not going to add in more tram lines up here, I don't think. So it'll be more bus lines up there. And that reminds me, I need to do a subway as well. So hopefully I will remember that. I'll write that down in my list of other things I want to build. So anyway, you guys, that's what I'm going to do for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back very, very soon with another video. I'm really loving having my new computer. It's just so much better, so much more enjoyable. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a comment and do whatever you want to do. I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye for now.